first of all, congratulations on your lovely baby.
Thank you so much.
And I know that you previously, very sadly, had a miscarriage, and it's great that you finally had a beautiful, healthy baby. Congratulations from all of us in the UK. Let's move now, Kendall.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Let's move to your Love Actually performance at your wife's bedside as she was going through a grueling 2-day labour, because, let's be honest, you wanted to be that guy in the movie, didn't you? This was really about you, Kendall.
Oh, my God. It's hilarious. I've seen that comparison. But no, this was definitely about her. And I hope I made it completely about the story, and also just the focus on the fact that we lost somebody, or we lost a pregnancy previously. That was the biggest thing. That was the motivation behind it. Actually, a couple weeks prior to her actual due date, she touched me. She said, "Hey, babe, you know, I need to talk to you to the side real quick." She said, "Hey, I'm really nervous. Like, I'm about to go into labor. I don't know how the experience is gonna be. I just need some words of encouragement." And at the time, I had none. I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm a guy. Like, I don't know what to say. I can't really help you with this. But I said, ask some of your lady friends and see if they can give you some encouragement. And you know, that helped. But at that moment, I started working on something. And it's crazy because my wife is the type that climbs mountains, skydives, climbs trees. She has no fear. So when she said it to me, I was like, I gotta do something.
Okay, Jasmine.
That's when I started creating the book.
Jasmine, you were lying there. We didn't see you in the film.
Well, we see your belly.
Your head was removed. We saw your obviously your tummy. What did you feel? I mean, be honest. As Kendall's delivering this placard,
please be honest.
Right? Did you genuinely, as you were going through very painful labour, think, I love this, I love my husband, he is husband of the year, or did you secretly want to give him a slap?
Well, what people don't know is that I was induced, and he'll tell you, but the nurses gave him leeway to they gave him advice to be like, hey, this is a great time to do it, because I was going to be in a hospital for a long time. So although I was in pain, I was in a place in my labor where I could be able to sit there and be able to read it and not want to choke him and be upset about it.
All the crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I love the book, and it reminded me of how far we've come in our journey.
Absolutely.
And it took my mind off of everything that was going on. So I really appreciate that he took the time out to do something like that for me. And I was just happy that our blessing was on the way.
Jasmine, you describe it beautifully. And I just want to take a moment to turn to Piers and ask him, how on earth can you criticise what is a magical moment for a gorgeous couple, completely in love with her? He knows what she was going through. He decided to do exactly what was right for her in that moment, and she totally appreciated it.
Well, probably for the same reason that you yesterday, when we discussed this, Susanna, said that if I had pulled that stunt with you at your bedside in labour, I'd have got a clip.
Yeah, because if you were in my labour delivery room, you would definitely get a clip. Because you would have been nowhere near the conception of that baby.
OK, I've got to say something, Kendall. I've got to say something. I came to bury you, basically, because I thought this was nauseating nonsense. I got to say, I am slightly moving to a position of, I mean, look, if it worked for you and it worked for your wife, and after all you've been through, and all that, you know, it does seem a little heartless of me to continue mocking you when clearly for you two, this worked, right?
It definitely did. And it does look mushy and very sentimental. I'm really not that guy. I'm not like the romantic, throw the rose petals down all the time type of guy. The reason why I took this approach during our pregnancy and during the labor is because of what happened previously. I was like, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind being mushy. I don't mind doing a little corny stuff here and there, because she deserves it. You know, this was her body. She had the miscarriage, the pregnancy loss. She went through that. I didn't. So I was like, she deserves whatever she deserves. But what a lot of people don't know is that this took place not in the heat of labor. This took place prior to her even getting 2 centimeters dilated, prior to her water breaking, all those things. So when you're induced, you can be in labor for days at a time. Some horror stories are like 4 days of labor. That's insane. But hers, luckily, was only 2 days. And early on, I said, oh, okay, you know, maybe I'll have opportunity to do something that was at first optional.
And Jasmine,
I did the book, even if we,
And Jasmine, I mean, this has gone viral. The whole world has been watching you lying there in labour. As a mum, I mean, most mums would not want to be seen in that state, beautiful though it is. How have you felt about the fact millions of strangers have now watched this video?
I hope that it inspired people to just encourage them through labor a little bit more. And
Absolutely.
we want to encourage people who have, or women who have gone through miscarriages and pregnancy losses, that you can have a rainbow baby. You can experience this blessing that's coming. And luckily you didn't see my face because I looked a mess in the video. But you're able to just be a little bit more encouraged for it. So.
Okay, well,
Beautiful.
this is going to pain
this
me.
at home.
Kendall, this is going to pain me to admit this, but you've actually changed my mind. And this doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very
Piers
often.
Morgan in
That's
wrong.
awesome.
I thought you were going to be one of those annoying guys, husband of the year, whiny. A guy. I literally thought you were the
not me
rose
at all.
petal guy. I did think you were the rose petal guy.
That's not
No.
me.
I thought you were a
I
downtrodden
totally
rose
don't do
petal
that.
guy, and you're not that guy. And
Oh, God,
no.
actually, I find your story very, very touching.
Yeah.
So I want to congratulate
that's awesome.
both of you and your little one, and well done on achieving
Thank
the
you.
impossible. Well, first of all, going viral with your video, which is amazing, and secondly, getting me to admit I
It is
may have
awesome.
been a little hasty.
Oh, Kendall, Jasmine, and Sophia, lovely to see you. Congratulations. Well done. Well done on the
Thanks for having
book.
us.
Well done on the book. And well done on making Piers Morgan change his mind. Loads of love to you all.
Damn you, Kendall. Damn you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Breathe. Breathe.
You
Time-
can't, you know what? You can't. You can't take a heartless
No.
view of that. You can't continue to mock them when they're such nice, sincere,
Gorgeous.
decent people. And, good luck to
Sometimes
them.
people do good things, Piers.
Yes.
And sometimes you're wrong.
And as I've always said to you, if I ever get persuaded that my position, initial reaction position is wrong, I'm the first to say so. I just did that. I just proved to you I'm able to do that.
There's a lot of love in the room.